Hello, 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 hello. Today is a good day. Today is a good day. I'm just going to keep telling myself that. So today is day 14 of 30. Welcome to my Fascial Maneuvers Challenge with myself to go live. And so today when I woke up, my head felt kind of full and my eyeballs felt weird. So we're going to do a little bit of stuff on that. I did some this morning. It felt really good. And then I'm going to do just a little bit of rib stuff. And then I'm going to twist my thighs at the end. So just a nice 3-zone approach here today. First, I wanted to just start off with just some gentle eye stuff. And so what I did this morning was I just applied some pressure first. And I breathed a couple times. It's easier when you're sitting down, so sit down. But then next was what I did was I just closed my eye and I just really gently cupped it with my finger and I just kind of twisted it one way. And I did this sitting down. Should have thought about that. I don't want to get it all busy, but I just kind of twisted it one way and breathed a little bit. And then I kind of moved my eyeball around in there. And that felt so good on my eyeball. So then I did the other eye. I just kind of really just made a gentle little cup and then I just twisted it a little bit. And then I just moved around and breathed, just really gently twisting it. Breathing. I have a frog in my throat. And then I would move my eyeball around both ways and released it. And that kind of helped relieve my head a little bit, but I still had some head tension. But it opened up my eye. You know, sometimes you just get kind of fuzzy. Like today's one of those fuzzy days. There's a lot of tension going on in the country, and I can feel this as soon as I woke up. Another thing is my head. So I'm going to take my hand right here and I'm going to grab my neck. I'm going to do what's called a peekaboo and I'm going to grab my neck. Actually, I'm going to do it with my left hand first because I like to do it both directions, but I like to finish up with my right hand. So I'm going to take my left hand, I'm going to grab my neck because I have had a lot of neck and head trauma, a lot of impact injuries, cracked my face and all kind of hitting things with my head. Not a good thing. I don't recommend it. So we're going to grab and really pull and we're going to tuck our head right here in our, where it's like really supported, like I'm stuck to my cheekbone right here. I'm just giving a little bit of upward tension with that elbow too. And then I'm going to take this hand and I'm going to find the place that has the most tension. Now, if it's your ear, do your ear. For me today, it's like right here. So I'm going to take and I'm going to move around just really gently and breathe. In my mouth, in my nose, I mean. I don't know what's wrong with my mouth when I want to say nose. Or when I want to say mouth, it comes out backwards almost all the time. I got to quit that. Just moving my head back and forth. Looking under my right armpit. Just pushing, really pushing this area here until it kind of like feels, I feel a little bit of a shift in there. And so now I'm going to do it with my right hand behind now because I like to do it both directions because, like I said, I have so much head trauma. I was getting really out of balance when I was just doing it one direction. For a long time, I just did it one direction. The first couple times I had to do it both directions. Like I had to, but over time I've come to realize that my body needs it both directions pretty regularly, even though I do favor to the right mostly. So we have this right hand. We're going to really tuck this hand in here, right here. I'm going to stick this like it's stuck to my cheekbone and it's kind of pushing up. I'm really tucking that in. I'm going to do the same thing that I did on the other side and find where there's the most tension spot. See, this one's more next to my eyeball. So this is the most tension spot for me. And I'm just really twisting all that fascia that's on my head around like it's in a little mini tornado there. So I'm pushing it. Now I'm just going to move around and breathe in my nose. Really pressurize that top part of the body. Looking under my left armpit. And now my hand wants to slide a little bit, so I'm just going to honor that because now this area of my head here feels like it's need to be pressurized or pressure relieved. Now I'm going to unwind that. Oh, that's so good for my neck. That's another reason I have to do it both directions, because my neck started getting real. It just, with my broken collarbone, things are just not the same as everybody else. If you only want to do it one direction, you just do it one direction. But me, myself, and my busy, fun-stopping self at my young ages, running around, having too much fun, having just the right amount of fun. Anyway, next I'm going to do a shoulder twist. Okay, a shoulder twist. And so I'm going to grab my shoulder and just feel which feels tighter first. Okay, so this for me is tighter. So first I'm going to rotate that hand that direction, and then I'm going to twist my shoulder in the opposite direction, and then I'm going to kind of lean it back a little bit. Now, if it's the other way, you might need to lean it forward, but to get the most tension out of this, I'm really twisting and just kind of reaching for the most tense spot. So now we're just going to move around and breathe. To find the most tension spots for that shoulder. Now I might twist my arm the other way just to see. No, definitely that way. Reaching my thumb up as high as I can get it. Okay, now unwind that a little bit. That's good. I'm going to do the same thing with my elbow. First, I'm going to grab each direction and see which way is a little tighter. Now, for me, it's this way today. Every day is a different day. You never know. I'm going to grab right here, and I'm going to pull this up above my head so that I get a nice tension line all the way down here. So, oh yeah, it's this way. And then I'm kind of squeezing with my thumb right here in the middle too to kind of give me a little added dimension on that. And now I'm going to step behind with my right foot and just lean a little bit to the left. And breathe big breaths. Moving around. Peeking up under my armpit there to the right. Ooh, I can feel that all the way to my knee. Especially in front of my hip. I'm just going to stay here for a second. Extra little stretch. Didn't realize my shirt was so short. And then I'm going to let that go. So now I just feel in my body, feels like the right side, even just doing this part has affected my leg and my hip and my shoulder and even up into my neck. That is awesome. So let's do the other shoulder. So we're going to grab it and see which way is tight. Oh yeah, it's definitely this way for me, which makes sense with the break in there. So I'm going to twist my arm the same direction. And then, nope. Got to figure out which way to go. Okay, that way is the most. See, so this is different. This one's twisted the other way, which is frequently how it is in the body. If one twists forward, the other one wants to twist back, etc. If one twists right, the other one wants to twist left. But not always, not always. So just honor what's ever best for your body, because it's your body and nobody can tell you how it feels but you. And you got to get the sensation. You got to figure out what the sensations even feel like. Like some people don't even know what it feels like to feel inside their body. So feeling sensations is very important if you want to get better and get healthy. So I'm going to stretch up. And I'm going to move my arm around as I got this shoulder twisted. I'm going to move my head and neck around. Maybe squat a little bit. Like I said, this one's totally different. It wanted to go behind. This one wants to go above. to get the most tension spots for me, my body, my tension, my stresses, my accidents, my injuries, my illnesses. And then we're just going to keep moving around and breathing just a little bit more. Oh, that's good right there. Okay. And next I'm going to do my elbow on that same side. Once again, I'm going to put my hand up here and I'm going to feel which direction feels tighter. Yeah, it's in for me today. And then I'm going to grab and lift this above my head. Let me get a better stretch. There we go. Might have to move your hands around if you're lifting it up, or you can leave it down. You can pull it around, whichever way works better for you. I just feel the need to do it like this today. So I'm going like this, and then I'm going to put my left foot behind me, cross it behind me, and then I'm going to lean, and I'm going to get the most stretch out of that. Okay, right there. I can feel this all the way down into my hip. Not as far as the other side, which I felt all the way. Oh, it's starting to get where I can feel it down into my knee now. Turn my head. Okay, that's good. That's good for me anyway. Okay, next I want to do just a little bit in this rib area right here, and then I'm going to go to my thighs, okay? So first I'm going to just find my hip right here, and I'm going to pull this skin down, and I'm going to reach back as far as I can, maybe walk my fingers, and then just really pull this to the front, and I'm going to stretch this as I lean to the left and really just turn my head and move my head, squat just a little bit. Moving around, maybe in a circle with the hips. Yeah, so see, that is helping my toe on my left foot. Go figure, right? The body is an amazing creature because it's its own little creature here with its own little mind and its own sense of everything. Body senses everything. Okay, so now I'm going to take this left hand and I'm going to slide this down. I'm really pulling the skin over so that like the skin that's above, I'm like stretching it as much as possible. And then I'm going to take this right hand and I'm going to walk my fingers back as far as I can, and then I'm going to stretch this out. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to lean to the right and kind of move around. I'm going to squat a little bit. Getting all those different angles. I'm going to go in a circle. And now I'm going to release that. Now I'm just going to kind of take note of the different sensations in my body before I do my legs. I feel like I have a lot more flow. My head is quieter. My rib cage is opened up a bit. I almost don't have any soreness at all in my ribs now, which is great because it's only been a week. And I really messed them up. So I'm going to grab me a towel. Actually, I'm not. I'm just going to show you how to do it without the towel. If you need a towel, you can use a towel, but I'm going to squat a little bit. I'm going to grab behind and I'm going to grab this leg. Just grab this leg and twist it this way and see how tight that is. Maybe squat a tiny bit, and then I'm going to do it the other direction. Oh, that's the tight way. Okay, so I'm going to reach under. I'm going to grab back in here where this hand is, and then I'm going to twist this. And then I'm going to squat a little bit as I'm pushing down. I'm really pushing down with that, and I'm just going to move back and forth. Move my hips around. Maybe squat a little more. Sometimes when I'm doing this, I kind of like to pump up and down so that it's mimicking some of those motions when you walk. Just finding those tight, juicy spots. Okay. Oh, that really feels good on that toe. Feels better. I don't know what's going on with the toe, but it was having a moment. So, I'm just going to kind of integrate that for a minute, and then I'll do the right side. And then we will do a knee torque, and then I will let you beautiful people go. So first, like I said, I'm going to reach behind and grab. You know, I'm grabbing around right here. You can't really see so much. I'm grabbing right here, and I'm going to twist this away. Let's see if that's tighter. And then I'm going to grab the other way and see. No, it's actually from the inside out, outside in this way. So this time I'm grabbing the opposite direction, because with my body, like if it's left on one side, a lot of times it's the right on the other side, and that's what's going on right here. So, which makes sense because my elbows and my shoulders are the same. So I'm grabbing, I'm twisting as much as possible. Now I'm pushing down, and I'm kind of using my rib cage to help push that down a little bit with my arm, kind of brace there. And I'm going to move around, squat a little bit, move around, move around. Maybe squat a little more and just give it a little more tension there. Something just cracked in my sacral area, in my foot. And then release that one. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's just my body. I've been, you know, like I said, a lot of impact injuries from falling, getting knocked in motorcycle wrecks and various other things, whiplash incidents. So every once in a while, when there's a lot of energy in the world, my body decides to become like a giant antenna and pick up on some of these energies. So now I'm going to do my knees, and I'm just gonna, you can see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna rotate them internally, externally. Okay, now externally for me today, and then I'm just gonna kind of squat a little bit and use the weight of my body to help me twist. And just move back and forth. Maybe one hip back, other hip. A little bit more squat. A little bit lower. All right. And then just unwind. So that is a really good way to just do all three zones of the body. I was just picking body parts that have been a little tense on me. I started with my head, my eyeballs, because that's what I woke up feeling today. And I feel so much better. Today, the energy is pretty intense. It is a step 13 day, which is a breakdown to breakthrough day, step 4. So the 1 and the 3, so believing in your heart. And so many people are believing in what they think right now instead of their heart. And it's pretty intense. You know, there's going to be a lot of people just feeling weird about their boundaries, feeling weird about all the energy that's just stirring up like a giant pot in the United States right now. So I hope everybody is having a great day. And I think I'm going to do a head-heart balance because that's what I need to close. So I'm going to put my hand on my heart. I'm going to put my left hand on my head. Oh, awesome. That's so awesome. Put my left hand on my head. I'm just trying to get more natural, and because, you know, less stiff is better. And then I'm going to breathe into my heart. Thank you, ladies. I love everybody. And y'all have a best rest of your day. Another one into the heart, just really feeling that heartbeat. Relaxing the shoulders, just kind of settling in. Now breathing in through the nose and feeling your brain. Just relax your hands. Just relax where your hands are touching your body. Just feel the relaxation. Just drop the shoulders. Now slide that hand down to the heart. Just settle in. Let all that extra energy just pass through your body and let the Mother Earth transform it for us. I walk around a lot with roots into the earth so that if I'm picking up transient energy that's not mine, I can just feed it straight to the earth to be transmuted. So I'm going to do that all day today, because I don't need to be affected by other people's energy. I just need to be me. And I enjoy and appreciate every single one of you, and I will be back tomorrow. Bye now.